looks like we've got everything up and live. Welcome everybody to another Dokkan Battle stream. It is Black Friday today, so hopefully most of y'all are done shopping by now. It's about almost 5 o'clock in the evening. Most of the Black Friday stuff actually was done earlier if y'all were doing it right. Most of the sales were online, so then you didn't have to go wait outside all night, waiting in line. I mean, there were still some places that did doorbusters, but I think nowadays it's easier to just do everything online. Young JJ11, what's up? Anyhow, I did most of my shopping online, so I was done way before today. I did go out to go check a couple shops, try to see if there's anything else that might interest me, but mostly, yeah, it really wasn't much. Most everything I found was online. But anyhow, so we got the new banner up for Android 13. There's a new category for him, which is Target Goku. And actually, he's a dual lead. I think it's a Target Goku is the new category lead that he's for. And then he's also another Android lead, which is like, that's a lot of Android leads. Let me look and see if I can see how many different Android leads are there now. I'm looking up on jpn.dbz.space. That's always my go-to in order to look up all these translations and things. So looks like it's mostly Cell, Android 16, 17, 18, 19, Dr. Giro, Golden Frieza, Cooler, Broly, Hit. It's a lot of the same villains in most of the other categories, just it's another category. So the category's alright. Like it's about the same as most of the other villain categories. You got most of the major ones on here. Besides Cell, you got the androids, so of course you got the 16, 17, 18 on there. You got the Brolys. You got Cell, like we said. Super Baby, the LR Baby 2 is on here. As well as the other Friezas, and then you got the Coolers and all that. Like the new Cooler, I think, is on here. It's not a bad card, but nothing too extraordinary from what I've seen. So it's kind of up to you if you want to summon for it. I'm going to do a couple summons just because I'm an idiot, and I just summon on everything. What's up, Sergio? The Trunks I heard is supposed to actually be pretty good, and he is not Dokkan exclusive, so you could possibly get him on other banners as well, so that's pretty nice. The banner itself, it's kind of a mixed bag. Like, I don't think it's a terrible banner, because there's a lot of good cards on here. Like, besides the 13, there's the new Trunks, who's not Dokkan exclusive, like I said, so you can get him on, like, any banner. The Piccolo that I didn't get is on here. MVP 17 is another Android leader who's also really good. You got Jiren, Full Power Super Saiyan 4 Goku, which is... It's really weird that he's on here, but he's on here. You got Movie Turles, and that's it. That's like, for featured SSRs, it's only like 7 of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So that's a pretty good shot at getting one of them, since it's all the rest of these featured cards are SRs. So, you know, get a decent animation or Rainbow or Awarida, pretty good chance of getting them. So it's not altogether terrible if you really want to get the cards. You have a pretty good shot at getting them. As well as some decent cards as well. I don't have too many stones because I spent a lot of them trying to chase after the Godku, the LR Godku. I spent too many stones on that banner and I didn't get any LRs this time. So it actually caught up to me. My luck got ruined. So we'll see what happens with this one. They're also revamping Battlefield, so there's 30 more stones coming from that. And obviously, if y'all seen the news, y'all have heard that AGL Super Vegito is finally getting his EZA, so there's more stones there. So, if you're trying to go for this banner, Levi8912, thanks for hosting. Much appreciated. But yeah, if you're, wanting to go after this banner, there's still a couple of events coming up to where you can get some more stones, at least 60. There's the event that came out, the story event, where you can get 12 stones from that, and I think 2 more from completing it, as well as I think you get another stone for taking the unit, the free unit from it, and getting that unit up to like SA10. I think you get another stone for that. So there's quite a few stones that you can get if you're wanting to summon on this banner and you don't have stones at the moment. But anyhow, we've taken a look at the banner. We know what we're going for. It's either 13 Trunks or Piccolo for me. I have all the others, but I don't mind getting dupes of the others because I don't think I have them rainbowed yet. No problem, managed to catch a stream. You do stream late for me, so I'm kind of glad I came. I actually don't stream all that often nowadays, but, glad you can make it. Always nice to have people show up. We're going to do some summons here. We're going to do 2 multis, and then I'm going to save the rest, probably wait until the rest of the stones come in from the other events, and maybe try again later. Also, it depends on what we get here. Like, I'm not going to try... I never really try to go for rainbows or anything like that. Getting 1 copy is always good enough for me. But let's go ahead and see what happens. First multi. I'm busy with math, but I'm going to watch too. What's up, dude? So we got Vegeta showing up. But no fusion. Super Saiyan God. So we're getting 3 SSRs. It's 3 shots. So even though I didn't get any LRs on the Godcube banner, I did end up getting some decent units that I ended up rainbowing. Oh, we got Piccolo! Okay, I'm happy now because this is one of the units I did want to get. I tried to get him when he first came out and struck out badly, but man. Alright, so we got Piccolo. That's nice. Because I almost thought about spending coins to get him. I'm glad. Now I don't have to. You can still pull Tech Trunks. Nah. Okay, so Saiyan, Super Saiyan 2 Saiyan. Alright. So we got 1 more. It's probably the last one. Not bad, yeah. I'm happy with it. Go Tanks. That's fine. We got Piccolo. So I'm super happy about getting him. Alright, so we're going to do another multi. And we'll see if we can't get one of the other 2 new ones. Well, we're going to get a screen break. Maybe we get lucky and we get a double screen break. Nope, just 1 screen break. Krillin and Gohan, I don't think is a combo at all. You're calling 13? I don't know. I'm not too optimistic about that. Okay. We got Goten. I guess. So we got multiple SSRs though. That's not bad normally. The rest of this is looking pretty terrible. It's probably not going to be till the last card. SR Beerus. And the last card is Lord Slug. Alright. So nothing there. Slug is not a terrible card. I'm not sure if I have him rainbowed. Let me check real quick. Do I have him rainbowed? No, I don't. Alright, how many pass? Actually, this will rainbow him. Okay. So, I talked about the God Cube banner earlier, and I had pulled a number of cards, just not any LRs. But I did manage to rainbow a couple of cards. Let me show you real quick. We rainbowed Ribrianne. I got my last copy of her. So she's really good now with her Dokkan Awakening. She's actually pretty solid. And that group, the Peppy Gals category, is actually pretty scary. Because there's some good units you can throw on there. Like besides the LR Kale Caulifla. I mean, you could always put Kefla on there. You've got the Tournament of Power Android 18, who's a really good unit. She's, I don't know if she's really underrated, but she's really good. Let me see, who's the other one? I rainbowed Android 16, not the int one, but the tech one. The first good one that came out, which I still like this card. He's a good defensive unit. I like him because of, he has the level 3 super from Dragon Ball Fighters, which I thought was pretty cool when he first came out. So we got to rainbow those two units. I did some fusion. I did one fusion summon before for the heroes, and we got this Gotenks, the adult one, and then we also got Golden Cooler. And Fu, however he pronounces his name. It's like 2 letters, but it's like hard to pronounce for me for some reason. I got him too. So I only did one multi and I got all 3 of them. I was pretty happy with that. Rip, but you can grind those medals for Piccolo. Yeah, I know. He did one multi, got shafted. I want to do another one, but don't think there's another way I can get 50 stones. Actually, there is. Like I said, Battlefield is being revamped for next month. So it should be coming back next week or in a few days. Once that comes back, you can get 30 stones from doing that event. Super Vegeto's EZA is coming out next week, so that's another 30 stones. So you can get at least 60 stones from that. And then we're about to do the story event where there's about, I think, 14 stones you can get from that. You can get 50 stones coming up. Like, you should be able, if you haven't done the story event that we're about to do, you should be able to get about like 70, 80 stones, I think, over the course of the next week. But this event has 6 stages of normal and Z hearts, so that's 12 free stones right there. There's a new unit right here, 14 and 15. We're going to work on them. I believe you get a stone for getting them up to level 10 or SA10, as well as bonus mission stones for completing the normal and hard story. So 12, 14. She get about 15 stones just from this event. Alright, so I'm not sure which category is getting the bonus, so I'm just going to go with it. We're going to wing it. There's a lot of random cards on here, so we're just going to go with it. We're going to go Kamehameha, since it's showing him, and let me look up and see who else I can throw on here. Okay, so I can't throw Gaku. What's up, Photex? Or maybe I should do fusions. I feel like... no, maybe not fusions. Okay, so that Goku can go on here. Neither of the blue Gokus. Okay, so this is saying blues can't go on here. You know what? I just don't really care. I think it'll be fine either way. We'll just throw whoever on here. Like, I'm taking way too much time just looking at this, and I'm just like, this is just a story event. I just want to make sure I get the bonus. This one should be the stage where you actually get the 14, 15. I mean, this will get a ton of ki between each other no matter what. So did anybody else summon on this banner? Did anybody else try to go for 13? Or Trunks? Oh yeah, how many of y'all are on Global? Have y'all done the LR Step Up banner? I don't have any stones on my Global account, so I really haven't been able to do too much. I think I've only done like 2 steps. I should maybe buy some stones just so I can finish the step ups, but I don't know. I don't really play Global that much, so it's like, even if I did do all the steps to get the LR, I'm just like, I don't know when I'd actually work on the LR. The category is just Super Saiyan? Yeah, okay, that makes sense. There is no shortage of Super Saiyans. You completed the step ups on Global. Who'd you get? Like, I know I don't have nearly as many LRs on my Global account that I do on my JP account, so it actually would be pretty worth it for me to do it on my Global account. You got Majin Vegeta. So what's funny is, was it the first time? I think the first time we got step ups and JP, because I think the first time we could do it twice, like 2 runs, I got Majin Vegeta twice. Like I did 2 rounds of the step ups, right? Both times, the last step was Majin Vegeta. Which was the first 2 times that I'd actually pulled him. Like, the first time was the first time I'd pulled him, and then the second time, obviously, was a dupe. So I didn't know how to feel about it. It wasn't... Like, the first time I pulled him, you know, obviously I was happy. It was the first time I pulled him. But then the second time I got him again, I was like, okay, I guess. And I think, you know, at the time, Cell wasn't out yet, so I didn't have Cell yet. So I was thinking about trying to build a team to use him for World Tournament. But it was a strange time. We'll see what happens over the next couple months. Because usually they do something in JP for New Year's. Like some kind of step up, or I don't know if they do an LR step up. They might, but they usually do something for New Year's. And then, you know, the month after that is the anniversary for JP. That'd be our 5th anniversary. So there's a lot of stuff coming up in the next couple months in JP. Let's not get hit by the bomb. In between this and 7 Deadly Sins, I just recently started picking up on Dragalia Lost because they're doing a Mega Man collaboration. Which is actually pretty cool how they did it. Like, the Mega Man unit's actually a free unit. So you actually don't have to summon for them. And then the stage, they made it all nostalgic. They put all the Mega Man music. They even made the stage select like the old school Nintendo Mega Man games. It's pretty fun. I'm good as long as I don't get Bojack. Okay, so we make fun of Bojack all the time, but to be fair, I don't mind because I just need one more copy to rainbow him. I have like three, 4. Actually, no, I think Bojack I need 2. Actually, I don't know. It's either 2 or 3. But then I have like 3 others that are 1 path away. Mighty Mask is 1 path away. Goku Frieza is 1 path away. Beerus and Whis is 1 path away also. Isn't it better to have him sync link with his TUR instead of rainbowing it? Not that big of a difference with last path, no. It depends. His links kill me to run him. His links are decent with a couple of units. At least how it used to be. Haven't played in a year. Maybe he has better linking partners now. I wouldn't say better linking partners, although like there's a couple other units that you can throw with him that actually link pretty well with him, but it's not as big a deal lately, I guess, on some of the categories that he's on. It's just a lot of times I don't see the point of putting two of them on there. That's the main reason why I just go ahead and try to rainbow them. It's like I'm not going to throw the TUR with the LR on a squad most of the time. Like, in all honesty, Bojack's main purpose is to tank, not really hit. I mean, he hits well. Don't get me wrong. Like, it's nice if you can get him to super, but ultimately, it's not as big a deal to have him do it. He's mainly there to tank for the most part. At least that's how I use him. Like, there's very few teams that I would say is like centered around him. Just looking up something real quick. Yeah, part of the thing is like nowadays, the newer category leaders have passives that also add ki. Like, yeah, the biggest problem with Bojack obviously was he didn't have too many linking partners, so it was like really hard to try to get, even his 12 ki super. But like with units like the cooler that just came out recently, like take for instance his is obviously the normal, +3, +3, 170 attack, 170 defense. But then he also has a passive that gives +2 ki additional attack and defense. And he does that for two different categories, but for his main category, Bojack's on there. So that's why it's like you put him on the same turn with him, he's going to get the +6 as well as +2. If he happens to be on the same turn with both of the coolers, then he's getting, +6 and +4, so he's getting 10 ki right off the bat. Plus, if he happens to have any links with the coolers, which I don't remember if he does or not. I don't think he does, but I mean, 10 ki is already right there. He only needs 2 to get his 12, and then push a little harder, you can get his 18 without that much effort. But that's pretty much the change in the meta, is that the newer category leads are category leads and support for their category at the same time. Throw your hands in the air like you just don't care. It's the epic music. It's actually pretty tight. Soon, he will be back on top of the throne. I don't think they haven't released any info about it yet, have they? About Super Vegito? I don't think I've seen anything yet. I'm really curious to see what they do. Like, in all honesty, I would just be happy if they gave him, like, chance to dodge supers. Like, if that's all they did, I'd actually be really happy with that, because that's really all I care about with him. Damage-wise, if they give him too much more damage, he's stupid broken. So I feel like they can't do that. Like, he's obviously going to get boosts in stats, but, like, he's always been, like, one of the best defensive units, except for tanking supers. Like, that's the main thing. If he had a chance to dodge supers, that would make him already really, really stupid. But we'll see. We'll just have to wait and see what happens, because I'm pretty sure I haven't seen anything yet. I think the 5th is when they said. Either it comes out on the 5th, or there's information on the 5th. I don't know. I remember seeing that on the news that it said the 5th, so I don't know. I guess we'll have to wait till the update before that, before we find out some info. Regardless, he's still a good unit now, and it's crazy to think that there hasn't been any updates to this character in, like, almost 4 years? Because he came out right after Gogeta. And Gogeta was a first year anniversary celebration unit. Him and Janemba. And we're about to hit our 5th year anniversary. So yeah, it's been about almost 4 years since he came out. And he's still ridiculous. He's going to be dummy broken? He probably is. Like, I think no matter what they do, he's going to be really broken. And I was always so mad because it took me so long to get him. I think it took me almost 3 years before I got my first copy. Hot spicy wing salt. What's up? Dat boy a crowd pleaser. What is up? Welcome to the stream. We're grinding out this new event. Trying to get the stones from it. I'm just going to finish the event first, and then I didn't get any copies of the 14 and 15 yet, so we're going to have to do that. Like, most of these free-to-play units, I always like to try to rainbow them. Just because, I mean, why not? Sometimes they're useful, sometimes they aren't, but they're there, so might as well. I've just get kind of into the habit of doing that. Finally, a JP streamer. I mean, the LR banner is hype. LR step-ups? Those are great banners. I could see why people were doing global because of that. And then I think you still got the Trunks and the Zamasu. Trunks is really good. They're both pretty good, actually. Like, the Trunks is better, but the Zamasu is actually pretty good, too. Ugh. You have a team full of LRs? Nice. Yeah, I do that for fun sometimes. I think my favorite LR team is probably combination team with a dual LR Kel Khalifa. You've been watching JP all day. What do you mean, finally? You're probably just not following the same people you are. That's all it is. That's no big deal, man. The end of the day, it's all the same. So this is a Japanese shop that I like to go to once a week, and they actually had a Black Friday event today. Went over to the shop, tried to see what they had. They had some Dragon Ball stuff, but it wasn't on sale, so that kind of pissed me off. They had like all the kits, the Kotobukiya kits, but they weren't on sale, so I had to pass. They had some figures on sale, but it wasn't the type that I was looking for. It was mostly like Love Live. Which, you know, I don't really have anything against Love Live. It's just not my thing. All the stuff that I was into, like they had Sword Art Online, One Piece, Dragon Ball. But, I don't know, I guess they knew those were more popular, so they didn't put them on sale. They just put all the others on the other stuff, and I was like, yeah, never mind. Couldn't find any JP streamers. Have to buy to change my region, so I can't get JP. I don't think you have to change your region. Like you just catch different people streaming different things. Like I have both. I have an account on both, but I play my JP account way more than I play my global account. I mean, Dokkan Battle, like the actual JP game. Like you want to try to play it or download it? You don't really need to change your region. What you need to do is, like, you can't download it through normal means. You have to use a service like QApp. Like that's what I use for JP Dokkan Battle. It's a QOOAPP. If you download that, it'll allow you to install Japanese, Korean, Chinese games. I don't have a link to it. Just if you go on your browser, type in QOOAPP, and it should pop up. Like, the Seven Deadly Sins game, Grand Cross, is JP only. So that's the only way that you can get the game, at least for me, is through that app as well. There's rumors that there's a global version of that game coming out, but I don't know. I don't know if it's totally credible or not. We're gonna go ahead and spend a stone because we're gonna have to do some other stuff too. I got the Piccolo, so I'm gonna have to work on him too. But for now, we're gonna finish up this event. I'll probably have to come back to this event later to try to work on the 14, 15, since I didn't get any of them to drop. Like, I can't believe I didn't get one to drop yet. I don't know. If it's going to be that hard to get them to drop, it's going to be annoying, because I need, like 14 copies to rainbow it. Does it work on iOS? No. iOS... Okay, for iOS, it's a different procedure. I don't exactly remember how to do it off the top of my head, because I don't have an iPhone. Photex, are you still in here? I don't know if Photex did it or not. What's up? Haven't seen you in a while. How you been? Unsu and Ulk Bay. For iOS, you need a JP App Store account. Oh, okay. There you go. Yeah, I knew it was something like that, but I can never remember since I never used an iPhone. You're doing well, that's good. You're getting medals to Dokkan LR Trunks. Nice. Do you consider LR Majin Vegeta still good or not worth it? I mean, it's okay. I mean, he's an LR, so he's gonna have higher base stats, obviously, than normal units. He's gonna hit harder than most units. The only thing that's bad about him is he doesn't really tank very well. Like, his defense isn't great. Oh, we get a copy here anyway. That's good. At least we get one copy right now. Since having defense is the thing now. Okay, yeah. His defense is not great. His defense is not super great. But he's a very hard hitter, though. So he's decent. You use him in the similar vein as, like, any glass cannon. Even though he's not as bad as a glass cannon. But he's definitely not someone you want tanking a super. He hits, like I said, pretty good. If you happen to be fighting not a boss character, he's got the AoE. So he has uses. He is useful. I wouldn't say he's useless, but he's not, like, necessary, if that makes sense. Like, it's kind of like in the same vein as, like, if you have a Super Saiyan 3 squad and you have Super Saiyan 3 Broly, it's like, you could put him on the team. Obviously, he hits super hard, but you can't have him tank a hit. It's like risk reward with those types of characters. So with Majin Vegeta, since he's a LR, he'll tank a little bit better than a glass cannon, but you treat him similarly. Major Vegeta, best card art in the game. He has good card art. There's a lot of cards that have, like, really good card art, but they're kind of, like, not great. Is GT Trio good? GT Trio is a great card for their category. And the problem is you're hardly going to use that category. Like, unless you just really, really love using it because all the free-to-play LRs seem to be on that squad. It's a fun team to use. The two problems you're going to have is, like, let's see. Let's say I go to this event, right? Like, you'll have them there, but then it's like... It's mostly the free-to-play LRs that you can throw on there and other units. Like, it's fun to use the team, but you're not going to use them very often, in my opinion. Because they're only going to be used in their own category. Alright, so let me see here. We have to look at my newest card. We did a couple summons earlier. We tried to get 13. We failed. We didn't get the Trunks either. But the Trunks is not Dokkan Fest exclusive, so you can get him at any time. But we did manage to get Piccolo, which I did not get when he first came out. I have all these other Piccolos I could feed into him. You know what? We'll feed that Piccolo into him, because I already have him rainbowed. He's rainbowed too. We'll just feed those, whatever. Don't you have to buy to change your region, though? I'm not sure what you mean. Like I said, I don't know anything about iOS, unfortunately. They're good for Battlefield? Yeah. Like, I don't really use categories for Battlefield. I just use element leads most of the time. I mean, Battlefield, the more units, the better is how it goes. So all LRs are great in Battlefield. Rainbow them anniversary units? Shut up. I've gotten a lot lazier at this game than previously. Alright, so I need 72 more medals. See, this is what happens. If I don't pull the card, I get super lazy in their event. And then the game punishes me by giving me the card. And now it's like, okay, crap, now I gotta go back and get his stupid medals. I just pulled Piccolo. Like, I just pulled him today. I did not pull him when he first came out, so... Let me see if his event is even up. I don't think his event is up. Nah, his event's not up. So I'm gonna have to wait to get his medals, probably. Alright, so we'll have to do that later. I'm not gonna spend keys on it. Let's take a look at 13's events, because I don't know what his event's like. We'll do both of them. I don't know what category to use on him. What category should I use on him? Complete win, love that card. I wanted the card when he first came out. I was really upset I didn't get him. The event's going to be up tomorrow? Okay, so I'll have to grind it tomorrow. Yeah, I really wanted him when he first came out. I was pretty upset I didn't get him, so naturally I get him later. That's kind of the rule of thumb. If you ever find yourself upset you didn't get a card, I'm going to advise you to not chase after them. Because you're just going to end up getting them later when they're not the featured card. That has happened to me so many times. Like, I can't count the times a banner comes out and I don't get the banner, the main banner unit, but I get like everything else, and then I get him later. That happens to me so many times that I've got to force myself to remember that and not chase. Like, that's like one of the dangerous things about this game. Movie boss category? I could do movie boss category. Would it be movie boss category? Shouldn't it be movie? Or you want me to do movie boss? We can do that. That's fine. I just like how I can always instantly see the movie boss category. So we're gonna go with Broly lead. Boss. It probably changes all kinds of different elements. You know what? I'm going to use Turles instead because I want to use the Tech Broly. Use New Cooler. I'm so pissed I didn't get Strength Cooler. I love Strength Cooler. Strength Cooler is so good. Golden Frieza. I like this Broly. The non-Dokkan Fest exclusive Broly. He is so good. He is so ridiculously good. You know what? I'm okay with this. Let's use this theme. It happened to me when Evolution came out on various banners. My stupidness wasted 400 coins, and then I pull them an hour later on a single. Yeah. My rule has always been don't use your coins on non-LRs. Like, I wholeheartedly believe that the coin should only be spent on LRs. Those are the hardest cards in the game to get. It's only 100 coins more than a Dokkan Fest exclusive. Dokkan Fest exclusive cards show up more often than LRs do. You should really try to save your coins for LRs. I remember that I pulled my most recent White Whale Physical Omega. Physical Omega, wow. Shadow Dragons is a really fun category. Alright, so we're going to do this. Janemba, after his EZA, is such a monster. Step Up Banner, nice. Yeah, Step Up Banner is really nice, especially if there's cards, especially the older ones that you're missing that you haven't pulled. You know, especially that version of Step Ups, it's a really good chance to get, you know, those cards that you're looking for. Look at my trucker hat. Wonder how many times everyone's heard the Team 4-star joke this entire banner. I'm actually really glad he has the hat though, because like I always wondered why the free to play one didn't have the hat. My first and worst shaft was the Super Saiyan 4 and Omega banners when they came out. The Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta banner? See, this is a tough choice because all of them can tank pretty well here. But I think Broly would be best since he's going to get the attack boost. Like, this is why this Broly's a monster. Like, this Broly has to be one of the best non-Dokkan Fest units in the game. You survived on 1 HP, you got the Magic Pixel. The Magic Pixel is too good. See, Gogeta, I did pretty good on in both. I don't think this is the last form. I'm going to hold on to it, because I don't think that's his last form. Or it might be. Yeah, F it, I don't care. I think there's one more form after this, but whatever. We're gonna yell at Kakarot, even though Kakarot's not here. Like, I still don't have the OG LR Broly. But this dude is insane. Oh, okay, so that was the last one. Yeah, I forgot we were doing the Super 2, I think, not the hard one. I think there is one more form, but that'll be on the next one. Yeah, I still don't have the OG one. No, that was Z-Hard, so now this is Super 2. But, you know, I got the tech one. The tech one's amazing. I actually pulled him twice. I didn't mean to. Like, when he came out, I got him... this is like one of the best multis I had. It's like I pulled him and I pulled full power LR full power Frieza on the same multi. And then I think 3 multis later I pulled another Broly. How many rainbow pulled LRs do I have? None. I haven't rainbowed a summonable LR yet. I have a bunch that are close though. But they're not totally done. Okay, so this is stupid. Whatever. I really thought you were going to buy Emerald coins. I really was. I was really close to doing it. It was during the Androids banner. Because I said if I didn't pull the androids that I was going to save the coins for the androids because androids clearly are amazing. But then I pulled them. So then I was like, okay, I'm going to use my coins. And, you know, I thought about it. The problem is I don't think I'm ever going to use them except for World Tournament. And that's what it boiled down to. Like, I was talking with Nate. Nate's actually the one that kind of helped talk me out of it. Because if anybody is an expert on Strength LR Broly, it's Nate. Because he's pulled like 50. Like literally 50 of them. Like he has 3 rainbowed LR Brolys in his box. Like one is LR, one is TUR, and one is like not even TUR. He just like left it. He's got 3 rainbowed. So he's the one that kind of talked me out of it because it's like, what am I going to use him for? World Tournament, that's it. So I ended up getting Trunks instead. Physical Trunks. Because He is more useful. Like, I would use him for more teams and more events than I would the Broly. This music's tight. I don't care. This is pretty cool. His last form hits hard as Freak. Really? Guess we'll see. Isn't that dude with the rank 999? Yeah, that's Nate. Nate pulls LR Broly and every other LR. Okay, so I'm friends with him on Discord, and literally every time he sends me screenshots of his pulls, you know, so upset about it every time. It's like, why do I keep pulling this guy? Like, it's a celebration when he pulls any LR that's not Broly. Okay, this is kind of scary now that I look at it. But you know what? We don't care. We're going to go for it. F it. We'll see what happens. It's not exactly my best defensive squad, but oh well. How do you think AGL Vegeta's EZA is going to be better than Janemba? Like, it's not going to take much for him to be better. I like the way this is animated. This is pretty cool. Like, all the newer units that come out, the animation quality is so incredible compared to how they used to be back in the day. Damn, bro, he grinded hard. Yeah, definitely. Like, he definitely goes super hard whenever it's the ×4. I don't really care. Okay, well, he's dead. Movie Broly's like, alright, I'm just gonna kill you. Pulled him on first step up banner. I was on my way home. I'm pretty sure some people looked at me with in some odd way. See, I'm always afraid of, you know, doing pulls in public, because if I get too excited about something, they're gonna look at me funny. Alright, so that's the event. Not too hard. At least it didn't seem that hard. Either I just got lucky, I don't know. Alright, so we're going to go back to this. We need to pull 13 more copies of this card. Oh, thank God you are streaming now. I have something to do for the next 10 minutes. Speak of the devil. Speak of the devil. We have the LR Broly expert here now. He can tell you all about it. So Nate, for the record, how many LR Brolys did you pull? Isn't it like 50? "13 copies, that's a lie. There's no way it's only 13. That's way too low a number." +4 of the tech. Oh, so you rainbowed your tech already? Or is that one less? 2, 3, 4. No. +4. So you should have rainbowed him then. It does not want to give me a copy of this stupid card. The free-to-play androids are great. The free-to-play androids are okay. Like, they're really good linked up with the The summonable ones, the 16, 17, 18. Like, those two are really good partnered up together. Yeah, we'll use Trunks, why not? 90%. So you need like one more dupe. I'm just looking at the step up thinking it's time to get copy number 14. You know I'm rooting for you, man. I want to see you set the record for most LR Brolys in one account. I actually do have him on my global. That's the funny thing. Like, almost all the cards I'm missing on JP, like, if they're out on global, I seem to get them on global. I don't know why. Man, it is not dropping at all. Let me double check. I'm pretty sure it has to. It's stage 1. It has to be. Yeah, it's stage 1. It's not dropping at all. And I never do boost when it's like a card drop, because it seems like the most you'll ever get is like 1 extra anyway. So it's like really not worth it to do it. Like for the boost is really only best if you're trying to get medals, because medals you tend to get a better shot at getting a lot more copies. Whenever it's cards, it seems like the most you'll ever get is like 1 copy, so it's like not worth it to use your boost on that. The other thing is like if you're trying to grind Dokkan Fest medals, and that's just mainly to save time, because you're only going to get 1 set extra, which kind of sucks. I wish it was like more. Like, that'd be cool if you could get, you know, bonus 14 instead of 7. A3000K. Finally, the return of the most chill Dokkan stream. What's up, dude? Hey, we got 3 finally. How's everyone's holidays been? Did everyone have a good Thanksgiving? They're adding a new character to the Friend Summon banner, most likely a new LR. I mean, if they're going to add a new character, it would pretty much have to be an LR, because why would anybody care? Like, let's be real. If you're going to add a character to the Friend Summon, it has to be an LR, or no one is going to care. What they really need to do is add Funky Kais permanently to like Friend Summon. Like, I know in global, like, they'll randomly put them in. Like, I think they're out right now with Funky Kais. I know they have like the UR statues. I don't know why they don't permanently leave them in there. Like, it's kind of annoying that they don't, because I mean, it's already a low chance to get them. Like, even when they put them in, it's a low chance to get them. But, yeah, whatever. Any info on this new card? I have not heard anything. Like, this is the first I'm hearing about it. I'm waiting for info on Super Vegito. I'm waiting for info on this guy. As old as that card is, I still don't have him rainbowed. I think I only have 2 paths in him. Like, he's a card I might actually spend coins on, because he's on the cheaper side when it comes to coins. I think he's like a 150. Like, he's gonna have a banner to pull him. I don't know if I want to pull on that. I might. But if I don't, I could just use coins and buy 2 copies just to rainbow him. Although I feel like that's kind of a waste. But like, for some reason, he's been such a hard card for me to pull. Like, I think I used blue coins on him before. Like when they had the blue crystal, when they had those packs. Like, I know I used one of those on him. Like, I think that was my first copy, as I pulled it from that. Yeah, the Godstones. I used the Godstone to pull him. Like, the last 2 gods I pulled were Buhan, and then I had to use a Godstone on Super Vegeta just to get my first copy. I got a couple more copies later, but that was like later. Because it was almost 2 years after the card came out. And I never pulled him. I was like, you know what? This is annoying. So I just used the Godstone on him. So we've gone through... We've only had like 2 times where the card dropped. And both times were like multiple cards. So it's kind of crazy. This card is not dropping very easily. What's up, Angel? I'm pretty sure Beastly Wells and JP already have that. I mean, we're not counting them. Those are mythical creatures. We cannot compare ourselves to them. So I read this story about this dude in China. But this was like for a PC game, kind of like World of Warcraft or whatever, right? So in one of their games, this dude spent literally $1.4 million on a character. And like his asshole friend tried to sell the character. So he had to sue him. And I don't know what happened, but they ended up settling. He got his character back, but like 1.4 million. I'm not talking about 1.4 like million in Chinese money. It's like actually 1.4 million US on a character. Like, I don't know what kind of job the dude has that where they said that was all disposable income. I don't know what kind of rich person's sitting there playing a computer game, spending $1.4 million on a character. But that's insane to me. Like, I definitely have invested a decent amount into this game. It's nowhere near that. I probably spent a few thousand on this game, but 1.4 million? Holy shit. LR Vegeta Dokkan Attack. You heard about that too? It's crazy. Like, I can't believe someone would spend that much. Dude has hella deep pockets. Dude's got like the Scrooge McDuck, the vault with the swimming pool of cash. Like, that's probably how he pays his bills. He just opens up the vault, takes a dive, takes a bucket, scoops up some cash here, pay the bills, scoops up some more cash here. Here's for that character. I need upgrades. I bet you it's a waifu character too. You know it has to be. $1.4 million. It's not like just some buff, like some buff unit. It's probably a buff waifu character. Probably running around in a bikini or something and like destroying things, like one-shotting monsters and shit. Bulma lazy form. Not even the truth. Yeah, no, it definitely dwarfs probably anything the truth has spent on the game. Like, that's the most I've ever heard anybody spending on any of these types of games. Like, even in Japan, I've heard of people spending, 100,000. Which, that's a lot too, but, like, I have 1.4 million is crazy. Excited for EZA AGL Vegito? He's going to be so busted. Like, because it's only going to take the most minor tweaks to make him, really good. But if they give him a boost like they did with Janemba or, like, Gogeta or anything along that line, or even, like, some of the other godlies that they've given boosts to. Like, look at Broly. Like, physical Broly was not good. Physical Broly was really not good at all. And after the EZA, he's nice. If they can do that for Broly, God. You don't even imagine what would happen with Vegito, Super Vegito. I'm worried if they palm the card off with a buff that requires X card on rotation. I don't think they will. I don't see them doing that with like the older cards. That's more of a new card mechanic. Plus, it'd be really hard to implement that, I think. Like, typically, they don't try to change them drastically from what they used to have. They just kind of like either increase or, either decrease time restrictions or increase stats or increase percentages. They don't really like do wholesale changes normally. I'm crossing my fingers too that they won't do anything like that, but typically they don't. Bulma's rich and the dude plays games and spends $1 million on it, so he's probably lazy. Like, he's probably like some rich kid. He's probably like the kid of this tycoon that they're all super rich, and he's got like this huge bank account of allowance and everything, and he's like, I'll just play this game all day. I'll make this buff waifu character. Nate is not rich. Nate works hard for his money. I have personally seen Nate work hard streaming while he's at work. We should all strive to be like Nate and be able to just sit there and stream Dokkan Battle while working. He probably stole his mother's credit card. Man, I don't know anybody's mom that's got like 1.4 million credit on their credit card. Like, I need to get hooked up with this mom with a $1.4 million credit card. That's like, what was it, American Express Black that has like no limit? I forgot which show I was watching. It was like some professional athlete. Like, once he signed like his first huge contract, I think he got presented, like, American Express showed up there with their reps and they had like this nice box with the card and everything, and it was like the American Express Black, no limit. You just take that to whatever shop and you just show it's like, I'm buying this, plop it down. That's what that is. Maybe from a rich... See, with a rich family, they probably don't even care about credit cards. They're probably like, look, this is who we are. Just pay it, whatever. Lump sum. Here you go. Alright, so let's see how many of this card I got. He's definitely not a boss. Whoops, not summoning anymore. So I think with dailies, whenever those two events come out, I might have 100 stones again. I might be able to do 2 multis. Alright. I don't think I saved any of them, so they should be... I think they were physical. Yeah, they're physical. Okay, so I got 10. I need 4 more, but let's go ahead and get them up to SA10. We'll just do that first. We'll get that out of the way. I don't even know what they do. Go away, geese. I've been playing a lot of KOF too. If y'all have seen that, the KOF All-Star. It's pretty fun. I've had a lot of fun playing that game. Like, they're currently doing a collaboration with Tekken. Like, if you're a fan of King of Fighters and Tekken, or a fan of fighting games, it's not exactly a fighting game, but it's, you know, a beat 'em up version of it. It's pretty fun though if you're fans of either series, I think. Wow, I don't even have enough medals? Wow, okay. Well, we still need 4 copies of them, and then we still need to get some medals. Summon streams Dokkan whilst working. Wish I could do that. I know, right? I said Nate because he's a brillionaire. That's pretty good. That's definitely true. Alright. So I think that's going to be it for now. So tomorrow I might stream. If I stream tomorrow, I'll be working on Piccolo. Since I still need to get his essay. I think there's a way I can still grind his essay. And then I got to get like 75 medals. Hot Spicy Wing Salt, thanks for the follow. His event should be coming tomorrow, so I gotta grind his medals tomorrow. Let's see if there's a way I can grind his. I'm pretty sure there is. Let's see. Yeah, get him up to level 10, you get another stone. So I'm actually 15 away from another multi, but that's probably going to come when we get those events, which are... Let's see. Which one's the news? Not that one. Or is it here? No, it's not that one. It is... Let's see. So Battlefield on the 2nd. Yep, I saw the follow. Appreciate it, man. Thanks for following. Black MX for those who have too many zeros behind a number. I know, right? The old strike event. Alright, yeah, we'll definitely have to do that. Battlefield's on the 2nd, so that's in a few days. Sunday, probably. Or Sunday night, Monday morning. So more likely the 2nd for us is like literally this on Mondays when this should come back up for us. So 30 stones from that. There you see the Dokkan banner. Oh, well, Super Saiyan 3 Broly. Nice. whatever. But his comes 3 days later. Bringing back Cell. Bring back the other Cell, I guess. As well as the other events, but no one cares about that. We only care about this event right here, which is coming next week. Probably be next Friday, to be honest. Because usually it'll say the 5th, which would be the 5th for us, but then it's usually like late. So, there's that. This banner is actually pretty cool, because you think of the possible LRs that are on there, because it's AGL, that means you've got a chance for Kel Caulifla. That's always nice. But Battlefield, Easy A for Super Vegeta, that's 60 stones right there. That'll be nice. As well as the login bonuses and all that. Was it 2 per or 1 per? Oh, it's only 1. That's alright. At least it's a stone. He's AGL. Okay, yeah, I remember which one we were talking about. Alright, guys. That's going to be it for today. I don't know if I'm going to be streaming the other games I play. I need to finish up 7 Deadly Sins. I might stream that, I don't know. But we'll see. But anyhow, that's going to be it for now. Let me see who else is streaming. I see a lot of French streamers. Let me see if I can find someone that's not French, because I don't think any of y'all speak French. I don't want to assume, but I'm just guessing most of y'all don't. Coco447, thank you for the follow, even though I'm about to end, but I appreciate it. Eeny, meeny, miny. Here. Cute Girl 89. Whatever. Ugh, that's loud. She's doing global. I don't know. We're going to host her. But thanks everybody for joining me. I might be here tomorrow. I don't know yet. Just stay tuned and we'll see how that goes. But have a great rest of your Friday. And if y'all are summoning, good luck to y'all. See y'all later.